SRB separation confirmed. Coming up on staging, the burnout of these twin solid rocket boosters at 2 minutes 5 seconds.
I can tell you about my life, I got scars for the proof. Know my bars are the truth, now it's stars in the roof. Plus I'm rolling with another star. If you ever saw the service on a double R, could've bought another car. Reasoning with Lizzie, yeah, I talk to my money. I'll be running to the bands, they just walk to the money. You can't talk to me funny, never. She gave me brains in the roller, that's what I call thoughts in a culli. Okay.
I want you to try something. It's called jollof rice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy, but I thought they was going to pull me over. Part of the reason you started this brand is because you wanted to have a bed.
A fucking bed, bro.
Jesus. How did you get Rhude on Jay-Z?
You like my hat?
You're lying. I make it better than that. Rhude Jizzle.
What up?
What's good,
what
my
up?
bro?
What up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You say, how you finding this London weather?
Man, it's horrible.
On this hot summer's day.
Horrible.
Oh no, it's crazy.
London
crazy.
town.
I was hoping the weather would show up for you. You got to put in the seatbelt. It's illegal over here.
I thought I was gonna bring the sunshine from LA, but
no, you've done incredibly well for yourself. I mean, I want to know how a kid from Manila,
crazy,
in the Philippines, grows all the way from Asia and goes all the way to America and builds one of the most iconic fashion staple brands that we have today, especially for young people. I don't even know how big, if you know how big you are in London.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
How did you manage such a feat, and where did it all begin for you?
I mean, I think it all starts with a dream, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I came from nothing. I know that's like a cliche thing to say.
What was your version of nothing?
I mean, bro, I was living, we were a family of 5 living in a 1-bedroom house.
In Manila?
No, in Manila we had everything.
Okay.
Because my father was working in overseas, so he was sending money to the Philippines, and also, like, you know, my family was in the government.
Okay.
And so, you know, we were very strong in that way. But the regime fell apart, so, you know, we had to dip out of there. You know, and we went to America, like the rest of the family went to America. And yeah, we had to make ends meet.
I think that's why a lot of people from our demographic might fuck with your brand, because we feel like it's a part of our story.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, I used to just be a kid that used to boost in the streets. You know, I was like boosting clothes and Nordstrom's and all that. Oddly enough, I'm like one of the top sellers in these retailers that I used to boost at.
That's
crazy.
And
you know, I would get fly, and kids wanted to dress the way I was dressing, and I was getting noticed by a guy named Taz Arnold. And it sort of came about where I was like, okay, well, I can't make a living out of boosting these clothes. Like, I gotta figure it out. And so I decided to start a brand and see if I could slang it the way I was slanging other people's clothes. And
when you started this brand, had you started other brands before, or was Rhude your first brand?
You know, I was with my friends in high school, and we started this thing called Primitive, which taught me a lesson about IPs and trademarks and all that, because we started this primitive thing, and a skater in LA had just taken the name and created his own company out of it. I remember we were so gutted as kids, like, damn, we had a thing going, it was called Primitive, and a skate shop just opened with that name. And you know, it taught me a lesson. And then, you know, shortly after, I started Rhude, and I was just making t-shirts really for myself, not even for anyone.
Yeah.
You know, I think.
And let's touch on the name Rhude. Obviously, your name's Rhuigi, we all know that. But how did you come up with the Rhude aspect of it?
So I was always thinking long term. I'm like, okay, when I get successful, or when I build this empire, when I do this, like, how do I want to feel? And I was like, I wanted to create a name that had an immediate oomph to it.
It definitely does.
Yeah. An immediate oomph. And then I needed something that I could like continuously evolve. And you know, sometimes when a name is too strong, it's hard to evolve it. So I thought about the family tradition that we have of RH. So everyone in the family is RHs.
Okay.
So then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna give it basically my first son would be Rhude.
Okay.
So then I grew it, and you know, I knew that I wasn't gonna like the same thing as I did at that moment.
Yeah. Now that's hard. And I feel like you started this brand on your mother's laptop, right? Or your mother's computer?
Yo, true story. It was, you know what Black Friday is?
Yeah, of course.
It was Black Friday. Thanksgiving. We ate dinner really fast, and we went to Best Buy, and I camped out. My mom was there, and I was like, Mom, it's all good. It's for my laptop, so you could stay in the car, wait for me.
Yeah.
And I camped out, you know?
And then obviously, your brother, I feel like, was one of your first kind of test pieces of people to wear your clothing, right? Or your t-shirts.
My little brother?
Yeah. Like one of your brothers, I read somewhere that one of your brothers was like wearing your stuff.
Oh, it was me. It was
just
me.
you?
It was just me. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like...
So even your family didn't want it?
Nah, they didn't want it. They didn't want it. They were like, yeah, whatever, we'll make it. Like, let's see.
Yeah.
You know, and I saw the value of it. So then, you know, and during that time, I think Givenchy was on fire, Balmain. So it was like the streetwear revolution into high fashion. And Virgil was coming up, all this, and V had heard about me, and, you know, because we were all making noises in different pockets.
I feel like you and Virgil, for our generation of young people coming up, have had the most impact in fashion. But I'm talking about from our generation of people. Like, what was your relationship with him, and did you guys was there any like competition between you guys, or was it always inspiration amongst you guys?
It was definitely
was
friendly.
the vibe?
It was definitely friendly competition because you know, we shared the same publicist. You know, he'll give me nods by wearing my glasses and all that, and then he'll text me on the side like, yo, congrats, blah blah blah, but never super publicly. But we were definitely super friendly.
What's going on? Sorry. Hold on. Oh shit. Sorry.
Go away. He tells you to stop and then go. Wait, that was comedy.
Yeah, that was crazy, but I thought they was gonna pull me over and all that shit. I was like, bro, it's raining, not now. I want to actually tap into the relationship between music and fashion and what kind of effects you saw stemming out of that support from the rap scene.
I think there needs to be even a history book on this because it's such an important time of internet, Instagram, communication, and then music. I mean, we were always looking at rappers getting fly like Hove with, you know, the pinstripe shirts and the New York, fitteds and all that. But Ye brought it to this marriage of like high fashion and this, and then now we're looking at the aftermath. And you know, honestly, that shit changed my life. And Kendrick wearing that T-shirt, you know, to people now is probably just like, oh, okay, wow, that was a cool shirt.
I think the first time I noticed Rhude was when Jigga was wearing it.
Come on.
And then I kind of started seeing it all over the place, and it since then, as well as all the other catalysts that you've mentioned, it's just kind of spread it all across London.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was also wearing a brand called Trapstar, which is based over here. Yeah, those are our people too.
Hey.
So yeah, now that's crazy to find out. So let's talk about some of the collab. Wait, actually, I want to touch on that. How did you get Rhude on Jay-Z?
One of the workers at Rock Nation told me, yo, Hove's in the office wearing Rhude.
Well, randomly?
Randomly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah. And then a buddy of mine who was driving across Bel Air, he's like, yo, I just saw Hove in his balcony with a Rhude shirt. I was like, this is no way. And I even have these photos of like a super zoomed in photo. And then, Jay called me to come to the office. And, you know, I started coming to the office and I hung out. And one time was a Swiss birthday in San Diego, and we'd met. And he liked my hat. And then I come home, and a close friend of ours, Emery, had hit me. He was like, yo, Hove wants a hat. And I'm like, oh shit, I only got one. So I remember my ex-girl, I was like, yo, baby, you gotta help me clean this hat. So we were cleaning this fucking hat with like a Clorox thing in the inside, making it look brand new. And I remember I came back to the office and I dropped it off, and just some really funny stories to look back on.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand why they did that, but it's sick, right?
Let's talk about some of the collaborations. You've done like some stuff with McLaren, Lamborghini that I'm sporting today, NBA.
We got NBA, we got a Canada Goose.
Yeah.
We got Louis Trez, Macallan. I mean, it's all lifestyle. We got Davidoff.
Which one's been your favorite so far?
I haven't had one yet. You know, to me, it's all different.
Really?
You know? It's all different.
So what's your dream collaboration then?
My dream?
The epitome.
I want to work with Ralph.
Ralph Lauren?
I would love to. Just Ralph directly. Like,
Okay.
Just to understand, like, the process.
Yeah. And do you have any aspirations in the future or to be like the head designer or one of the major?
You know, I did it for 1 year in Bali, in Switzerland. And to be honest, I think my mission now is to, like, for the future kids that, you know, may look up to me or whatever it is to teach them on, like, because I didn't have the resources when I was younger or the reference point on how it should be done.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like telling a kid, like, what's your dream job? I didn't even have a dream job as a kid. I had a dream opportunity to, like, make it in life, you know, but you could never ask me what a dream job was, because to me, I was just wanted to be able to have a bed and all these things. So for me,
yeah, I've heard that. Like, part of the reason you started this brand is because you wanted to have a bed.
a fucking bed, bro. I didn't even, dude, this is like real story. I used to fold like 6 blankets to sleep on.
For real?
Dude, this is true. Like,
So
it's,
wait,
and
you
it's
mean
not
to
that far. It's not that long ago too. So
you mean to tell me when you actually started this brand, you were sleeping on 6 blankets?
not even. I was 6 blankets on top of a futon, which was just wood,
Wow.
on a Toshiba laptop.
Wow.
No
That's
lie,
crazy.
bro. No lie. And I couldn't pay to produce these clothes. So what I gave was a deal to the printer that if I help you with what you got to do, like printing, I'll be an apprentice. Basically, I'll screen print for you, all this. You'll help me print my shit. And he's like, cool, I'll do that. That's a good deal. And it was like a small little print shop. Shout out to this guy named Mario. And old man, and I was helping him. Little did he know, he was actually teaching me how to make that shit, you know. And I was getting knowledge for free, and I was making my clothes for free as I was helping him. So it was an equal exchange.
So you didn't even go to like no design school, no clothing?
Nah, man. Nah, I couldn't afford to. How could I, you know?
So your designs just come from you and what you've seen and what you've observed.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an incredible story. That's insanity.
I was when I was a kid, I was really observant. I was just watching everything, and you know. But I would say I'm much more a hustler than even a designer. I just know exactly, like, I need to make money to survive. You know.
Yeah.
I have that survival instinct in me always.
Yeah, no, for sure. So how have you been able to maintain this level of success with such little knowledge about how to deal with success?
So, you know, you hire all the right people. So I hired all the right C-suite people.
Yeah, but that's not as easy. That's not an easy thing to do.
That is not easy. That's not easy, man.
But you have to live and learn, right?
Yeah, it comes with a lot of mistakes, and mistakes cost money. And I got good mentors. You know, I got Hove. I got, you know, the Rock Nation guys that I always lean to for advice.
Who are some of the rappers, you know, from here, like that you listen to maybe or come across?
Gigs,
Yeah.
Nems,
Yeah.
Central C,
Yeah.
2C, yup. He wears Rhude. Who else? Qualum. I listen to this guy Qualum. He's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check him out.
KWOLLEM.
Yeah,
Qualum.
putting me on.
Yeah. Dizzy Rascal.
Legend.
What else is there? I mean, UK's running the game right now. We can't even deny it.
Yeah, you know, it's just about time, you know?
Yeah.
It's about time. You got to fight while we start.
Crazy.
It's about time.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, who's your favorite American rapper of all time then?
Hove, easy.
Is it?
Hove,
What's your
easy.
top 3 Hove albums?
Reasonable Doubt, for sure. Black Album.
Black Album's hard.
Black Album's hard. And then American Gangster, I fuck with.
Jesus, you're just gonna sleep on the Blueprint like that?
I had to be either
Jesus.
Blueprint or American Gangster. American Gangster got you, like, in this Rolls Royce, like, damn.
I hear you,
You know?
for the vibes.
For the vibes.
For the vibes. Alright, cool. Well, listen, we're in London. I want you to try something. It's called jollof rice, yeah?
What is it called?
Have you ever had jollof rice before?
Nah.
Alright, so obviously, you know, we've got a big African and Caribbean
Yeah,
community
yeah.
here. Just as how you have in the US.
Oh, it's food.
Yeah, it's food. Yeah. I'm gonna
I feel
pick it up
mad
for you.
ignorant. Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm gonna put you on. Just stay right here. I'm gonna grab it for you.
Okay.
I feel
What
like.
is this? I can eat in the car?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Let's get the verdicts, my boy.
Oh,
Careful.
God.
Don't mess up the
Oh,
drip.
my
Don't
God.
mess up the drip.
Is it so that? Hold on.
You look scared. What's
this
going
is
on?
just the rice.
Yeah, that's just the rice. Yeah,
This is just. Oh shit! All right, we out. Okay.
this is the orange sauce. What you saying?
That's crazy.
You digging that?
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's how we do.
What was this?
Oh, that's beef stew. Yeah,
It tastes like Filipino food, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Wait, this shit crazy. I can keep eating this, right?
Of course. I make it better than that, but that was cool.
Look at this. I'm eating jolof rice. You ever had this?
So what have you been eating since you've been here? Because like a lot of times we have people come over to London and they're like, oh, they hate the food and all this kind of stuff, but I just feel like they don't know where they're going.
But I'm definitely not eating British food.
Really?
Nah, man.
No, but as a tourist, when you're here, like, where do you know where to go, and are you eating the right things? Do you feel like, are you happy with
my girl loves Asian food, so we eat a lot of Asian food, and
Yeah.
then, I eat Indian food too.
Okay. So you've had a decent food trip.
Yeah. I'm not going back to a place if the food's not good.
Okay. No, I feel you. Where's, obviously you've been all around the world, where's like your favorite place, would you say?
I gotta give love to Texas, I think.
Really?
Bro, without Texas would be no Rhude.
Really? What in Texas would you say?
Yo, the colors, it gave me so much inspiration. I'm not like a guy that likes finding inspiration in like busy places,
Okay.
Well,
So I definitely never get in the London collection ever.
Nah, we get in the London. Come on, you got to have a London collection. The world is like looking at London,
London is an aspirational place, don't get me wrong, but I'm just wondering what kind of places in London you could relate to the clothing. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it couldn't, like, I'm just thinking, would I wear
Probably Oxford.
See, I was thinking Oxford Street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like Rhude Oxford or Rhude Cambridge.
Everything's all about dreams and aspirational stuff, and I always wanted to be a rich kid that went to school,
Yeah, no, for real. And what do you think, like, your end goal as the businessman that you've become now, and with all the success of Rhude and all the success of your endeavors in general, like, what would be the epitome of success for you?
Just peace, man. Peace. Like, I know that sounds so...
But success doesn't come with peace, so...
I know. You know how hard it is to find that. Yeah,
of course.
I feel like now all I want is, like, peace and privacy.
Yeah, no, for real. And who do you think is the most iconic designer ever, in your opinion, then?
Ralph Lauren, Tom Ford. That's it.
Really?
Those are only... I mean, when people say I'm like, I copied this, I'm like, I don't look at you. I don't look at anyone. For me, I'm like, the two designers that I mentioned are so, like, outside of fashion, because it's really a lifestyle, and I think that's so much of what I've been trying to build. It's like, I seen a video of Khaled, it's my guy, and he was wearing a Rhude shorts, and he was like, I feel like I'm in Italy. I mean, no way in hell a pair of shorts can make you feel like you're in Italy, but I was able to do that because I painted such a lifestyle. For the next few years, I think that's going to be the next frontier I have, is to really push forward this lifestyle and like what that even means.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I even know about your brand that you did in collaboration with Zara, right, Rhude?
Right.
That's to, like, I guess, serve consumers that don't have as much money, I guess, to buy a Rhude or...
That idea was really to build out a new subsidiary for the brand, which is like Polo Sport for me. In a way, or like a sportswear version. Yeah. Zara gave me the opportunity to do that, keep the IP to myself as well. So now we're getting ready to launch the third collection.
Sick. What's been your proudest moment so far then in your career?
Oh man, I'll never forget my dad's face, because he thought I was just out here boosting and slanging and doing street shit. When I came home and I gave him a watch and my dad was like, he put his hand on his face and he was crying. He couldn't believe it, you know. And yeah, that's probably still one of my proudest moments. I literally altered the trajectory of my family.
Yeah, no, of course. And I also saw somewhere that your love for watches came from your dad's love for watches when you were younger. So I'm pretty sure whatever watch you gave him, he knew.
Oh, I blessed him right.
Yeah, you blessed him right, and he understood straight away.
I blessed him right, and I even surpassed that. You know, now I'm like now I'm teaching him certain things. You know.
And what is the one thing that you want to own, like in life, at one stage? There must be something where it's just like keep working towards being able to say that's a part of your achievements.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that one thing that you're like? Because you know, like, as you climb higher in the level of successes that you're at, you meet people that are doing way better than you. If that makes any sense.
I want a fucking plane, man. I want a plane. I want multiple planes.
You want a few planes. I think a Rhude plane would be hard. I've seen a Rhude surfboard, but we need the Rhude plane.
I've sat in this conversation and all my friends are talking about their new jets, and I'm just like, yeah, I want one.
I feel like it's sick because you just, you know, I don't know how far you're taking, like the things that you're printing Rhude on, but like I said, I've seen the surfboard.
Yeah.
Is that actually like something that people can buy to surf on?
Do that, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that your first piece of like sporting equipment that you guys have done, or have you done other stuff too?
We've done a pool table.
Really?
With James Purse.
How many? One?
Now we sold like 6 of it, 6 or 10, one of those numbers.
Yeah.
And it was priced at like 45,000.
Really?
Yeah, I mean we were selling them.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think the brand has this like a shelf life that you could slap, you know, Rhude on anything and people would gravitate to it, you know.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy how that is.
And I'm not saying this like selfishly. It's just I just think it has the potential to be able to, like, you know, live on even a London bus or something. You know?
It does. I mean, and that's all. Do you feel like that all stems from when you said when you created the name, you wanted something that wasn't too harsh or whatever? That all stems from all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you know, it's look, it has an oomph, but not enough to turn people off. You know, like at the end of the day, like I need commercial success, and I need parents to be able to want to buy this stuff too, if they wanted to buy it to kids. You know, there's certain things it just drives people away.
And you know where to come to for that jollof rice now. You know.
Come on now, Big London.